Our show today is quite interesting.
I'm really happy to introduce my guest today. We are all about the boobies. Sex surrogacy.
You should be feeling yourself up
Every chance you get. This is Happy Hour.
Happy Hour.
Happy Hour. I'm really happy.
I don't think you're happy enough.
And now, it's Happy Hour with Dana Pepper.
Welcome to Happy Hour.
Hey.
Happy Hour special blend. I am joined by my brilliant, beautiful co-host, Miss Jen Sinaway. And joining us in the studio today is psychic extraordinaire, Miss Joanna Gerard.
Joanna.
Welcome back, Joanna.
Thank you for having me.
Well, no, you blew our minds the last time you were here, so I'm really excited to have you back. But this is a special blend of Happy Hour because, number one, we're here on a Friday, which we're never here on Friday, you know?
It's a happy hour for real.
It's a happy hour for real. And, you know, like from the movie Friday, you ain't got no job.
It's
you ain't
Friday.
I'm going to get you. Well, anyway. So, but number two, the reason it's a special blend happy hour is because we're actually doing 2 hours today. So we're going to be here until 7 o'clock. So we've got some hot topics coming up. We're going to play some of our favorite music, which we never do on Happy Hour. We never play music, but Jen and I were discussing this yesterday and we're like, why the hell not? Happy Hour should include some happy ass music.
Yeah. So we're kind of going to do a little playlist challenge.
Yes.
We're going to play a little bit of Dana's pick, a little bit of my pick, go back and forth, and we're going to ask you guys to call in and let us know whose playlist you like better.
Exactly. So you can call in or you can let us know on Facebook.com/Happy Hour with Dana Pepper. But yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. And then later on, we're going to have fashion expert and makeup artist Matt Cooley. He's going to be joining us, and we're going to have some heated debate. We're going to have some inappropriate games. It's going to be a blast.
About makeup and fashion?
Well, it'll be a lot more of just makeup and fashion. I don't even know if Matt knows what to
Might
expect.
get heated when we're going to be talking a little bit about gender equality or inequality.
It's going to be good. So I'm really excited about this show, but I want to kick things off right away and get into readings with Joanna, because the last time Joanna was on the show, psychic Joanna Gerard, she was Joanna, you were so on point, and one of the callers that called in, you blew his mind because you were able to tell him things that were going on in his life about people that have passed and people that were in his present. I mean, it was truly amazing. And for those of you that were not able to hear that show, you can watch a video or hear that podcast on my website at danapepper.com. But you were amazing. So I would love for some listeners to have the opportunity to get a call-in reading from Joanna. So if you're tuning in, give us a call at 727-441-3000 or 866-826-1340. Let's get started. Cedric, do we have a caller already?
Yeah, we got lines stacked right now.
Oh, my goodness. Well, bring it. Caller.
Right, we've got Tina on line 1.
Tina, hi.
Hi, Tina.
Welcome to Happy Hour.
Thank you.
Can I get your month of birth?
November.
Okay. You Scorpio or Sagittarius?
Sagittarius.
Okay. The first thing they're talking about, Tina, is they want to. At first, I have to tell everybody, and I want to put this out there for everybody. I don't do time. I don't believe in giving time.
No, we're moving Joanna's microphone because we want to make sure everybody can hear her.
My head. But sometimes I can tell if it's past, present, or future, but it's really up to you to discern. That's why I always say use your own intuition with whatever I tell you. They are talking about something with the past and some changes with money. They're also talking about a female that's around you. I don't know if this is somebody who's passed over or somebody who is currently around you and problems with the hormones or something like that. And that might come in later. They want to talk about, and I'm just going to be honest because that's how I am, about an ending or a change in a relationship coming up. So don't get scared if doesn't mean it's bad, but it is a transformation. I like to use that word, or an ending in a relationship.
Tina, is any of this resonating with you?
Yes.
Isn't she like Joanna's the real deal, no joke? She scares me sometimes, but I love it. Please continue.
Thank you. Also, they want me to talk to you about your stomach area and issues with your diet or some kind of an allergy too. So if you don't feel good or whatever, I feel like it's an allergy to something. I don't think it's anything real super serious. I also feel like there's going to be some changes in work. I do want to say this. I don't know who this is. I feel like there's something with a child that's passed around that's around you, and this may or not be your kid, but it could be somebody in your family. I do feel like there's a kid around you, and that's always a positive thing. That's not a bad thing. They come in as protection, and that's like their way of letting me know that they're okay. So
Nice.
I'm supposed to tell you. Later on, I do feel like there's an improvement in a love situation, and I feel like you're going to have a choice of more than one.
Ooh.
And that's always good, especially for a Sagittarius, right? Because I have Venus there myself, and we like a plethora of
You like
things.
options. Good deal.
Right. And I do feel like, and I'm not just saying this because I want to end things on a positive note, but I feel like overall there's some improvements. But this is later on. You're going to have to go through some stuff first. And I can't lie to you about that. Also, creativity with you is high. I don't know what you do, but I feel like there's something creative that you're supposed to be kind of working more on. And I feel like this is going to bring you a lot of happiness.
Awesome.
Great.
Well, Tina, go ahead and comment on some of the things that Joanna just brought up to you. Are you blown away?
I am kind of puzzled, and I'm kind of take it all in. I've got a lot to think about. I didn't realize the health issues. Those are kind of something I wasn't even thinking of. I have a job change that could happen, and I don't want it to happen, and it's because the company is like closing, and it's a school, and I teach preschool.
Okay.
So, and it's love, and I'm like, didn't see that kind of coming, but kind of knew. Mm-hmm. So when you speak of that, I'm thinking, and the creativity is because I'm a marketing person, and I just put together a summer camp, and I was working on that now, and it was very successful, and I was like, oh, I didn't see this coming, so now I'm blindsided, so like, oh, should I continue doing that? And
well, always have more than one thing going. I mean, that's my theory. But also, I got to tell you about the school. Honestly, I do see a change with the school. I do see something ending. There's something a little weird there and maybe potentially shady around that school. And you might not find this out until later. But, I wouldn't worry about that too much because I still feel like you're going to be fine. They want to talk about you in a relationship. I don't know.
I want to talk about you in a relationship. What's going on with your relationship, Tina?
Oh, that's my son just went off to college like 2 weeks ago, so that's not. I mean, that's been a really hard thing, but everything else seems okay.
Okay, good. Well, you've got a lot to think about. Joanna, as usual, is on point, and hopefully she's giving you some insight into roads and options for you to consider and to take. But I do thank you so much for calling in, Tina. I hope you got as much out of this as we enjoyed having you.
Thank you, Tina.
Yes,
Good luck
you.
with everything.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Cedric, do we have another caller?
Yep, we got a stacked deck here. We've got Cindy on line 2.
All right, Cindy, welcome to Happy Hour.
Hi, Cindy.
How are you doing?
Cindy.
I'm well, thank you. I'm calling from Auburn, Alabama.
Oh, that is
great.
fantastic. I love
the
our
show.
out-of-towners. Yes.
Can I get your month of birth?
February.
Oh, you're going to be hearing from somebody from a distance if you haven't already. This may not be great news, but
I love her.
there's going to be there's some information, some news coming in. I'm just going to leave it at that for the moment. I don't know if somebody was sick at a distance or something else. I have to say, first and foremost, I do not tell time, and I don't tell death.
Right.
So if somebody has died, I see that as a change. I don't see that like a death, and I would never predict that ethically or just I'm not privy to that information. So, but they are talking about somebody who's been sick, or you're going to be hearing about something who's going through a transformation. I also feel like there's some kind of trip for you, or there's something with a male, either a male's visiting you or you're going to visit a male, but there's something with a trip around you. And I feel like that's going to be a really positive thing for you. Now, I see you getting a little bit closer with a friend. I feel like there's a connection with a friend. I can't say this is romantic, but I feel like this is a good friend, and you're going to be spending more time with that person. There's going to be a whisper of confusion around money here, or somebody close with you and confusion around money. And also, has your mom passed over, or was that an older woman? I'm feeling there's an older woman around you. Any idea?
No, she has.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like there is some. Was she like strong-willed? Would you describe her that way?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
They're telling me that she's coming in strong as she's there. She's there.
Awesome.
There was something that she told you to stop doing that you still do. Do you have any idea what that is?
Probably biting my fingernails.
Oh, wow. You know, when I was a kid, my mom always told me to stop biting my fingernails. Now I tell that to my son. It's really funny.
Well, it's an anxiety thing, too,
Yeah.
you know.
And I've just recently started back.
Oh, okay. Because it's making her mad. And I just tell you that.
Boss does not like that from afar.
So chew gum, Cindy.
I feel it pop me on the back of the head every now and then.
Oh, that's hysterical.
Hey, really quick before we get off the phone, there's something with somebody's cholesterol, and I don't even necessarily think that's you, in a connection with eating too many things that are fried. So watch that too. I don't think it's you, but it's somebody around you needs to watch that. Okay.
Ooh, who's that, Cindy, eating all the fried food?
She may not know yet.
Well, I'm a pretty thick girl. I eat horribly.
So it might be you.
me.
I can't be sure. I just hear words: cholesterol, fried
Okay,
chicken,
yeah.
you know, and I try to put it together. So.
Girl, you better get up on that celery and peanut butter.
All right, Cindy. Well, eat better and stop biting those nails, girl.
Okay.
Right, your mom's watching.
Yeah.
Not happy.
Cindy, thanks so much for calling in and for being a fan of Happy Hour. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Cindy.
Thank you. Y'all take care. Love the show.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, Cedric, who's next?
I'm not sure. There's a lot of people. Let's see.
All right, well,
pick someone.
No, really. Be psychic and just throw a name at me.
All right, here we go. We got Jackie on line 3.
All right, Jackie, are you there?
I am.
Hi, Jackie. Welcome to Happy Hour.
Hi, Jackie.
Hi there.
All right, you and
Alabama.
Joanna, you're going at it.
Yeah, you've got 2 from Alabama. That's kind of strange.
Oh, wow. Well, hey, if Alabama has a lot of Happy Hour fans, I'm all about Alabama.
What month were you born in?
March.
Okay. Pisces, Aries?
I am a Pisces.
Okay.
I like Pisceans.
Good.
I don't know what your work situation, and again, I'm not going to give you a time, so I could be going backwards, but they're talking about a problem with work and some confusion around that, and that could sometimes be volunteering or something, but there's going to be an issue around that unless it's somebody else around you. They are saying there's improvements around the home for you, so whether that's just decorating or whatever, there's going to be improvements around there. I do feel like with something with a work connection or somebody at work, I don't want to just say for sure it's you in work because I don't know what you're saying.
Within the hour, had an employee resign.
Oh, my.
Okay.
Joanna's incredible. What?
I am pretty incredible.
You really are. I'm not going to lie. Okay? I'll drink to that. Cheers.
Cheers to my amazingness.
Yes.
I'm just kidding. Keep it down to earth. I don't have that big of an ego yet.
No, but that really is incredible. Okay, please, no, continue. You're on a roll.
Well, this person there was lying around this person too, so I don't know exactly what that is, or they're accusing somebody of lying or something is, but there's definitely deception around that. So I don't think that's a bad thing overall. I don't know how you feel about it right now, but I do feel like it's going to kind of work out to your benefit too.
Good. Good. And we're not upset.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, because I don't. Do you know if they were a
Joanna,
liar?
let me tell you the rest of it. I have on my screen a home decorator's number pulled up that I will be contacting. So you hit 1 and then you hit 2.
Okay.
That's what she
There
does.
you go.
That's what she does.
That's random,
I
too.
love
Home
it.
decorating.
It really does get random. Like I
Yeah.
talk about the weirdest things sometimes. Money. This is really nice, but I do feel like this is down the road a little bit. I don't know what your relationship situation is. They're showing me some kind of a relationship, and they're showing me a lot of money coming in through that. So
Good for you.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get it.
yeah. Do you have kids?
Oh, yes, but they're grown.
Right. And somebody's at a distance, or is there something with somebody going at a distance or traveling?
I have a son who just told me that he's 300 miles off the coast of Florida. His children are scuba diving.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Because I'm seeing a kid at a distance. That's why I ask. and he works, right? There's going to be a little bit of an issue with him coming up here, and this is just for you to warn him, basically. Push through it. I think you will. And it's actually going to work out. But there is a little bit of a difficult time. And this could be going on right now for all I know. But they're telling me to tell you that it is going to be, there's some obstacles, at least two. Okay.
So beware.
Yeah.
But it sounds like you're doing great.
Yes, and you got money coming in, girl, so look for that.
Right.
Most importantly, you have resources and they're flowing.
Exactly. And thank you so much for calling in and for being a fan of the show. We really appreciate it.
Take care.
Thank you.
All right, so we are going to take, you said, Cedric, you're trying to tell me Mercedes is on the line?
Yeah, we've got
quite a few people.
Yeah, we still, every time someone hangs up, we got another line.
That's not a problem, but you know what?
A problem.
We are going to take a short break. We're going to play a song. We're going to play a happy song. We're going to dance. It'll be a short 2-minute break. We're going to give Joanna a break. I might run to the bathroom. We're getting crazy in here, but Joanna's on fire and I'm loving it. I hope you are too. You're listening to Happy Hour.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Well, give me all you got and don't hold it back. Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy.
It's sensitive right now.
I am happy because let me tell you something. I was just introduced to this song. I don't know if it's new or old, but Happy by Pharrell. That is the #1 song on my playlist. So if you are a fan of that song, then call in and place your vote, or go to facebook.com/happy hour with Dana Pepper and just post a comment saying that you like Happy, and that'll be a vote for
Now
me.
this is a competition now.
This is a competition.
We got to let everyone know it's a competition.
Right, it is a competition, and on the next break, we're going to play a song from Jen's playlist so people can vote on that. But that was my #1 song.
And
so.
her songs are the bomb, too. We just having a little competition.
Yes, we're just having a competition. Yeah, so which do the listeners like better? That's awesome. All right, so welcome back, and we are here with Miss Joanna Gerard, and as usual, blowing minds and killing the game.
Killing the game. You're always killing the game.
But Joanna, before we take any more calls, I want to talk to you about like your gift in general and how you're actually reading, because for the people that are not watching online and they're just listening, Joanna has these cards, and they're based on star signs, moon signs. They're based on astrological everything. And she just lays them out as she's talking to people, and then she gets these feelings, and then she's able to speak on it. But, like, how? What are you hearing? What does it feel like? Like, what's going on?
I wish I knew how I did it. I really, honestly, you can use this. This just helps me focus my brain. I've done readings without anything before. A lot. I do that. I've done readings with crystal balls and seeing stuff. But anything that helps you focus your brain is what's going to make you able to read. And what happens is I'll just I'll just start, shuffling. And then I'll see things will flash in. I'll get pictures or I'll hear things real quick, and it's up to my brain to put it together and be able to communicate it to everybody else. But the thing about it is it's like you can't think too much, and I know that sounds weird
because you got to go on feeling.
Yeah, and then when it's like when I know that I'm done, I'm like, okay, that's done. This story's done. Let me flip them again.
You're like an intuition goddess, right?
I like that.
That's what you could call me.
Yeah, we could call her the intuition goddess.
You're going off your intuitions, and you are extremely intuitive. But like you said, you have things that guide you and help you.
Right.
But ultimately, you're an intuition goddess.
Right. I mean, I personally think I'm tapping into people's subconscious, and I do stuff on the phone, and I prefer to do stuff on the phone. And people will sometimes call me and ask me, well, how do you do it on the phone? And I have people now in Los Angeles and New York and all over the world, but it's easier. I know I am like bragging, but it's like it's easier for me sometimes to do that because I can sit by myself and totally focus in on that person.
Right. Zone in on their energy.
And that doesn't bother me that it's on the phone.
Now, I noticed that the first question you always ask people is, when their birthday is, because you're trying to ascertain what their sign is. So, like, what's the difference between your sun sign and your moon sign? Because my sun sign is Taurus, but my moon sign is Leo. I more identify with my moon sign, but everybody sees the Taurus in me.
I see more Leo.
But I look in the mirror, I see Leo. You know what I mean? So what's the difference? So people understand, because some people don't know that they even have a moon sign.
There's so much to it.
Talk.
Well, when I do a chart, I really don't pay attention to the sun sign too much. I always start with the rising sign or the ascendant, and then I go and you find the final dispositor of that, which is a process, and then you go through every single planet.
So this is like a birth chart.
See, I could
situation.
go like crazy with this because I could just go on and on. But anyway, it's that's how you interact a natal chart. But the moon is the emotional nature of the person, and that's going to come out more to me. In Eastern astrology, they go more by the moon sign. In ours, the Western, they go more by the sun sign because it's a patriarchal society, and the sun rules men and the moon rules women.
Oh, that makes so much sense. I did not know that.
I pay more attention to the rising and the moon. And the reason why I asked the birthday is just kind of to get me into their vibration. I don't necessarily need it. I'm maybe nosy and I want to know the sun.
So you're like, give me a little extra hit, extra boost.
Yeah.
Right, gotcha.
Joanna, give me a little something about me. What's going on with me? Last time you gave me some warnings that I did, in fact, heed. So I appreciate that. But, like, there's a lot going on, girl. I would love some guidance from you.
Okay, listen. I got to tell you this. You got some news coming in, and this is going to be a money-making opportunity. But
Hallelujah.
But I also want to warn you about jealousy with somebody. There is some jealousy around you.
Okay.
So, I know you're intuitive and use your intuition with that.
Okay.
Definitely. Absolutely.
How close, do you know how close that person is to me? Because that's going to...
Well, it might have something to do with business and money.
Okay.
You know how that is.
Yeah, of course.
They do get jealous.
Hey, don't hate the player, though.
Yeah. Hate the game.
The game.
Yeah.
Don't hate the player.
Yeah, there's, you know what? There's a little, I'm going to tell you something I'm feeling.
Please speak.
There's something, I can tell the kind of person you are, but there's something people take kindness as weakness.
Yes.
And because you're so outgoing and nice, they think they can take advantage.
Yeah.
So you want to watch that and make sure you're ready.
Right. Oh, gosh.
So, and that's what I'm seeing a little
Suit
bit
up, basically,
around there.
for the armor.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question. Do you have a specific question that you want as far as that goes?
My specific questions are always regarding love and money. Like, and in terms of money, I mean, like, career-wise. Like, this is my path. This is what I'm on. I'm not going to waver from it. But, getting bigger, better, brighter star is, has been my dream since I was 7. So
Right. And you're going to get there. There's more, there you are. But there's going to be a younger person that helps you out somehow. I don't know if this is like a month younger or a year younger or whatever, 10 years. I don't know. But there's going to be somebody else. Uranus rules broadcasting. So
Uranus rules broadcasting.
Well, Jupiter and Uranus.
Okay.
But in this, telecommunications, whatever, electricity, let's put it that way. So I do see more expansion in that area. They keep talking about somebody in a relationship with you and something shady with money with this person. Why do they keep repeating this?
Because there's a situation where there's a sponsorship opportunity coming up for me, but this person has burned me in the past, and I don't know if this is actually going to come to fruition because I don't know what to believe when they tell me anything. And I told you about this yesterday.
By
Jen.
the way, this is real raw info,
dude.
The progression you'll see of this show. I mean,
I'm not even I'm operating on zero filter because
I'm going to tell you the truth, and then this person is probably going to come find me.
No, because you know what? He doesn't even listen to the show. He doesn't even listen to the show, so I'm not worried about it.
You know what? You could do it, but there's too much crap that goes along with it.
But if I don't do it, I might be screwed.
No. I say if they do it once, they're probably going to do it again because that's something about the character. But I'm going to say no on that.
Okay.
Does that person have somebody else that's interested in you in some way?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Holy oh, Joanna, you're blowing my mind.
Because I feel like there's going to be a connection more with that person.
Oh my God, she's talking about right. Oh my God.
So see how it happens?
They're way better anyways.
You meet one person to lead to the other person.
Exactly. Holy crap.
It's synchronicity.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay.
How many people are waiting?
I don't know, but
forget it.
We need to take a short break. We're going to play because Joanna just blew my mind and she always does it. Joanna Gerard, is the most amazing psychic, intuitive person I've ever come into contact with. Joanna, give everybody your website and how to get in touch with you, because if you need to know or need some guidance or need some understanding, Joanna's who you call. That's all I'm going to say about it. I'll probably say it 20 more times. But Joanna, how do people find you?
JoannaGerardPsychic.com, and like me on Facebook, my business page, not my personal one because I don't get on that. Joanna Gerard Psychic. Go to the top of my website and click on it. And my web designer, my amazing web designer, I have to say this, Joseph Prizer from 3 Shades of Blue Web Design just put me on Twitter, and I don't know how to work it, but I'm on it. So
Joanna's on Twitter.
So you got to follow. We'll follow each other on Twitter. We got to be part of the Twitterati. Yeah. So and I'm grateful to my fans because overnight it seems to me like I went from 100 followers on Twitter to now 7,000 something. So I'm really excited, but I'm happy. We're going to take a break. We're going to play one of Jen's songs on her playlist. You guys will have an opportunity to vote. And when we come back from the break, Joanna Gerard will take some more calls and do some more readings.
We're going to take it back.
Yes, you're listening to Happy Hour. Welcome back to Happy Hour. Jen, tell us what we were just listening to, because that was pretty fly. I liked
Electric Feel, MGMT. Oh my goodness.
Electric Feel.
Frank Ocean did kind of a cover to it that I really like, and I was like, oh, and it kind of brought me back to the old school one. You know, the originals are always the best.
The originals are always the best. So yes, if you like Electric Feel by MGMT, then like it on Facebook at facebook.com/Happy Hour with Dana Pepper, or call in and just give Cedric your vote, and he'll keep a tally for us.
This doesn't feel contentious enough yet.
Well, because it's a happy contest. I mean, nobody's going to lose.
Whose music do you like better? I mean, Cedric's the bomb too, but I chose songs. She chose songs. Whose song do you like better?
So round one, who won?
Well,
me or Jen?
That's not up to me.
No, it's not.
I'm impartial.
We're asking
you. Have to vote.
Round one, who won?
Come on. Come on. Bring it. Who won?
Say it.
Round one, who won? Be honest.
Pharrell Happy or Electric Feel?
And
Which
there
one?
is no loser. There's no loser. It's all good music.
Who won? Dana or Jen? Who won?
Cedric.
I don't. That's not right.
Oh, my God.
I'm supposed to be impartial, you know?
I'm done with you. All right.
Said, don't we have like a zillion callers?
Yes, let's take some callers. Joanna Gerard is here with us, blowing minds and changing lives. And on the break, she just, because there were certain things, I like to be respectful of the people in my life, regardless of their role in my life. So I will not just blurt out names and stuff. But on the break, I was blurting out names, and Joanna kind of helped me identify which path to choose and how to proceed in my current situation. So if you're anything like me with, challenges or, needing some guidance like we all do.
Just going through life.
There's no better person I recommend than Joanna Gerard, because she's on point. So we're going to take a caller right now, and we're going to change. Joanna's going to change their life too. Jesse, are you on the line?
Yes, I am. Hi.
Hi, Jesse. Jesse, where are you calling from?
St. Pete.
St. Pete, yay! Local girl, I love it. Well, Jesse, you and Joanna are about to go at it. Here you go.
Jesse, month of birth?
December.
Okay. They're talking about something with kids coming in. I don't know if that's you or somebody else. Let me just keep on going here. They're also talking about a friend having some problems coming up. Now, when I say friend, it could be a sibling. I'm not sure who that is, or an acquaintance. It doesn't have to be somebody close with you, but you are going to hear, if you haven't already, about somebody having some kind of problems. Your grandfather, there's an older man that's passed away. Is that who that is? Is that a grandfather?
He's not passed away yet, but he's old.
Okay. All right. They're talking about a transformation in a respect of that. I feel like obviously he's old. I do feel like there's health issues around him. And I feel like there's something suddenly coming up with him, kind of, maybe a little bit unexpected. So when it is his time, I need to tell you that it's going to be peaceful. It's quick, and it's not going to be a bad thing at all. There's something with you in an argument with two or more people. And again, I don't know if this has come up, but I would just give you a warning about this. And I would say, you know what? Just be careful of that and try to keep your cool.
Jesse, are you feeling that? Do you know what Joanna's talking about?
Yeah, well, with the grandpa, I can see that. With the argument, there's a couple opportunities.
Are you a troublesome girl?
That's hysterical.
I like the way you put that. I have a Scorpio moon conjunct a Scorpio Mars, so I know about opportunities.
You're right. Okay, you look for it.
No, but and also there's going to be something with you and a move. And I don't know, again, when this is happening, but I don't feel like it's bad. But I do have to say this to you. When you make that move, be really careful about plumbing issues. And I know that's insane, but be careful with leaks, plumbing. Make sure you have that stuff checked out before you move into it. And this could be down the road. And then I feel like it's going to work out. There's also, in the past, there was restrictions and delays with some work stuff. I feel like you're kind of clearing that out. And also, I want to warn you about a jealous male.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That she hit home right there, didn't she?
I had that this morning, and then
Oh my God.
Jealousy is never a good thing because it's such the opposite of being an individual and being individualistic, and it's, I guess, an insecurity thing.
Could that turn dangerous? Because that particular male is my ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, I'm not getting a good vibe on that. You know, that's one of the worst emotions. I mean, jealousy. People that are jealous, it's sad, and they block themselves from happiness by feeling that way. I'm not gonna lie. You know it because you asked me and you feel it yourself. Yeah, and it did come up. So I want you to watch out for that. Because you can't really change that with somebody. That's their own gig.
At that point now, it's just self-preservation.
Yeah, I don't like that. I'm not liking that feeling with him. No. So unless he wants to change, I would say keep your distance.
No, he's the reason that move is going to come about. So I think that kind of makes sense.
Wow.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, the thing about jealous people, too, is they're usually jealous about everything. It's like, even if you have success in life, they're going to be jealous about that. You know what I mean? They'll be jealous about everything. So, and it's really a nauseating personality trait. Okay. In my business, we deal with it a lot. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people like that aren't real, that are, you hear stuff. Yeah. So you just want to kind of move past that. And yeah, I do think he's dangerous. And I'm just going to be completely honest with you with that. Or else it wouldn't come up.
So, Jesse, good luck with that situation. If I were you, I would heed Joanna's advice.
Yes, I think I will.
Yeah,
yes,
for sure.
Absolutely. And hey, so while you're on the line, did you hear the last 2 songs that were played?
Actually, I did, but I'm still at work, so I was kind of not paying attention.
That's okay, but which one did you like better from what little you heard? Place your vote right now.
I like the happy. Didn't you play that happy song?
Yes.
My coworkers sang along, so.
Awesome.
One for Dana.
One for Dana.
Tally one for Dana.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
Good
so
luck.
much, Jesse, for calling in, and thanks for being a fan of Happy Hour.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, so we're going to take another call. Joanna, you up for another call?
I could do it.
She could do it. I love her. All right, Mercedes. Mercedes, you're on the line. Hello.
Hi,
Mercedes. Mercedes, where are you calling from?
For St. Pete, Florida.
I love it. I love
the Berg is in the house.
Yes, I love my Florida girls. All right, Mercedes, it's you and Joanna.
How are you? When's your birthday or month?
March 29th.
Okay. All right. Health is the first thing coming up. I don't know if you just got over something, but if not, there's something around you. So be careful of your immune system. It doesn't mean it's a big deal. It could be a cold, flu, whatever, but your immune system is feeling a little bit down. So you want to just make sure that you keep that up. Also, you need to start exercising if you're not already. And the reason why I say that is somehow going to balance you out or help something out. You got really good news coming in about work. I'm liking these cards.
Nice.
So I don't know if it's your current situation or you're looking for something, but there is something positive coming in through work that is going to be a very instrumental for the rest of your life. They're talking about something with more than one child. You have children?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have more than one right now?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if you even know about this, but they're talking about something with a miscarriage, and this could have been in the past, and I feel like that one is around you too. So there's ones here and there's ones there. Your blood sugar needs to be watched. So watch your diet, okay? Make sure you're...
Okay.
Mercedes, are you diabetic?
No.
Okay, but watch it, all right? Make sure it's like not too much... protein, do the protein and stuff like that. And then I feel like you're going to feel a lot better, too. I don't know if you skip meals or if you just eat maybe junk sometimes.
Yes.
Mercedes, what's going on with your health, girl?
It's emotional stuff,
Yeah.
Stress. So, but no, other than that, I think if you do that, you're going to feel a lot better. And that's why I say that, because I really don't see anything major going on with your health. I did see a little bit of a lower immunity to stuff. And that's, could be diet and exercise, like the basics. You need to take care of the basics right now. Take care of yourself. You're going to be hearing from somebody from your past. I don't know if this is a friend, relationship, what it is, but I do need to tell you that this person is a liar, pants on fire. So they lied before and they still are what they are. And I don't want you to put too much trust into that person. Also, later on, down the road, I feel like there's something with more education coming in for you. And I think that's going to be really, really positive. And I think you're going to do, you've been through some stuff. I mean, I can't lie from your cards, but I feel like you're working your way out. But I want you to take care of you right now. Health, sleeping, exercise. Don't go backwards, go forwards, okay?
Okay.
And I think then, and because there's definitely education and some expansion with you in general. and that's all good. All right.
Awesome. Well, Mercedes,
Thanks, Mercedes.
Did a lot of that resonate for you?
Yes.
Excellent. Well, listen, heed her advice and do you, girl.
Okay, thank
All
you.
right, thank you so much for calling in,
Mercedes.
Mercedes. Thanks for being a fan of Happy Hour. All right, we're going to take another short break, but when we come back, Miss Joanna Gerard is going to ask some frequently asked questions, and so hopefully a lot of people will get satisfied of their curiosity from how she responds or how she answers these questions. But we're going to play another song from my playlist right now, and then when we close out the show, we're going to play another one from Jen, so you'll still have an opportunity to vote. But don't go anywhere. You're listening to Happy Hour. Woo.
There's only two types of people in the world. The ones that entertain and the ones that observe. Well, baby, I'm a put on a show kind of girl. Don't like the backseat, gotta be first. I'm like the room leader, I call the shots. I'm like a firecracker, I make it hot when I put on a show. Feel the adrenaline moving through my veins. Spotlight on me and I'm ready to break. I'm like a performer, the dance floor is my stage. Better be ready, hope that you feel the same. All eyes on me in the center of the ring, just like a circus. When I grab that whip, everybody don't trip, just like a circus. Don't stand there watching me, follow me, show me what you can do. Everybody let go, we can make a dance floor just like a circus. There's only two types of guys out there. Ones that can hang with me and ones that are scared. So baby, I hope that you came prepared. I run a tight ship, so beware. I'm like the room leader, I call the shot. I'm like a firecracker, I make it hot when I put on a show. Feel the adrenaline moving through my veins. Spotlight on me and I'm ready to break. I'm like a performer, the dance floor is my stage. Better be ready, hope that you feel the same. All eyes on me in the center of the ring, just like a circus. When I grab that whip, everybody don't trip, just like a circus. Don't stand there watching me, follow me, show me what you can do. Everybody let go, we can make a dance floor just like a circus. Let's go. Let me see what you can do. I'm running this. Like a circus, yeah. Like a what? Like a circus. All eyes on me in the center of the ring, just like a circus. When I grab that whip, everybody don't trip, just like a circus. Don't stand there watching me, follow me, show me what you can do.
All right, welcome back to Happy Hour. We were just jamming with my girl, Brittany.
Oh,
Circus. I love it. I love that song.
We're going to go to Vegas just to see her.
Just to see her with the I love Circus. Anyway, so to vote for that song, go to facebook.com/Happy Hour with Dana Pepper, or just call into the station and give your vote to Cedric on my behalf, because I love that
Or
song.
Jen's behalf when you hear my
Jen's
song.
Behalf. Yes, we're going to play another one of Jen's songs, but I want to give Miss Joanna Gerard an opportunity to answer some of her frequently asked questions, because obviously she's coming in here with tons of loyal followers of her own, and people that come to her for guidance on a regular basis. I am now one of these people. And so, but there are certain things, Joanna, that I'm sure you get asked all the time by everybody, and it must get redundant to have to say it 1,000 times. So say it now.
Say it for the last time, so I can just say, look at this podcast.
Exactly.
Do I tell time, and why not?
Right.
Absolutely not. The reason is because time is not linear. I cannot tell if it happened yesterday, it's going to happen tomorrow night, or next year. I've had people that have come to me, and I said, there was one lady, and I told her something, it was going to happen to this guy. It was 5 years later, I got the text saying, you're not going to believe this, but this just happened. I've had things, and I forgot at that point that I even said it. I've had people email me the next night and tell me this happened. Time just doesn't work that way.
It's not linear.
Yeah, it's not. And it's great if somebody tells you a time, a psychic tries to, but I have people that like force me to do it. And it bothers me because I don't feel like it's ethical. I'm guessing at that point.
Right.
I'm not getting that information. I'm just flat out guessing. So I would prefer not to be asked time. Every once in a while, I'll know it's backwards or I'll know it's forwards, but they're not going to say December 3rd, whatever, blah, 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 blah. That kind of a thing. I know some great astrologers out there that like to pinpoint things, but they're not psychics, but they can pinpoint it better than what I do, what I'm doing right now. And it's just all around us.
Well, yeah, because I know there are lots of famous mystics that talk about the illusion of time and space. And it's not linear. Yeah. We give it a definition so that we're comfortable with it in our reality in this realm. But
it repeats over and over, too.
Exactly. But it's not meant even to be linear or thought of that way. It's not supposed to include thought at all. It's a feeling.
Right.
Exactly. So to ask someone like you to, define it by time, I can see how that could be annoying.
Right. Yeah, it is.
What else?
It is. What is another? I mean, I get the how do you do the phone reading thing, and I think I addressed that. I mean, it's just you guys can see how I do it. I don't need to have the person here. It's just I can be at dinner with somebody and I'll start talking about somebody at their work and this stuff will happen. I'm just kind of tapping in to that, which can be, a whisper draining because it's always kind of getting into somebody else's subconscious. And sometimes I don't want to get into other people's subconscious because
scary.
Well,
girl, get the wrong caller.
98% of the people I read for, I really like as people, but there are there's ones. And what I do with those, I'm very non-competitive with what I do, and I know some really great psychics out there, a couple. The real psychics don't talk about all these magical powers they have, and they don't call themselves some magical name. We're just normal people, or at least we present ourselves as normal people. We don't do like the feathers and the hair and all that stuff. It's just, it becomes too much about a show then, but psychics, like I said on the last show, are just... They're normal people. There could be nurses, teachers, doctors, lawyers, all those people that have that ability. You don't have to be like walking in like you're some
gift.
Yeah. Like magical, you have all these powers.
You're not a unicorn. Yeah, right. You're a regular person. But you said you're a subject matter expert, but you just don't tell time.
Right.
You're an intuitive goddess.
I don't even like to call myself an expert or anything because you know what? Okay. Any psychic, whether it's me or somebody else, we see glimpses and little pieces of thing. And that's why I always say to my clients, I say, tape it or take notes, because that way you can look back and be like, okay, this makes sense.
Yeah.
And, I'll tell you what, my mom, who's also a psychic.
Your mom is in the studio today. She's so beautiful.
She's my business manager, too.
She's beautiful. I see where you get it from. Absolutely.
Well,
get it from my mama.
Again. But, what was I talking about? I just totally forgot.
Oh, my gosh. So did I.
Yeah. I'm like, what was I?
No, you were just saying, like, everybody's a normal person. And I said, you don't consider yourself a subject matter, an expert, and most of them don't. But you just
my mom took me to a psychic in my early 20s. I just graduated from college, which I have a degree in communications. And this guy, he was really good. He told me, he goes, one day you're going to have a business. And I was like, I had just graduated from college. I don't know what I was doing. He goes, and you're going to work for yourself. And I look back, and at the time, I was like, "What is he talking about?" 10 years later, I start doing it, and that's why it's so important to keep an open mind. But I will say, like I said, I'm not jealous. I'm not competitive. If I do my little paranormal research, I have a guy that's like a mentor to me. He's been doing readings for 30 years. He's in Casadega.
Love Casadega.
Yeah, it's definitely a fun
that
place.
Energy in Casadega is, dude. Energy in Casadega scares me a little bit because it's heavy. Yeah, it's real.
Right.
Yeah.
I love it.
I do too.
It's like my getaway. But no, if I'm busy or if I just feel like maybe I'm not going to get along with somebody.
Right. I
send them to him and I try to give him a heads up. There's a couple people I know like that. They're not, I do that. If somebody's good ethically, I'm going to send people to them. If somebody's full of crap,
they're probably not going to get the business.
And that's bad karma for them.
Exactly.
Well, they could take advantage of people, but that comes back. Everything comes back.
Everything comes back. What you throw out, you get back.
Keep your side of the street clean.
Exactly.
That's what I always say.
And yes, my favorite saying my grandmother told me when I was a little girl, and I still live by it, is be careful of the toes you step on today because they may be attached to the ass you have to kiss tomorrow. So I don't care what somebody does to me or how they feel about me. That's none of my business. What I need to do is keep myself straight and make sure that I'm staying correct. And it is tough, but you know what? Karma's a bitch. I'm not messing with her. I'm just not going to mess with her. So I keep myself straight. All right.
We try.
Joanna, how accurate, when you give, like, okay, when someone comes to you for relationship advice and you're doing the charts and things, how accurate are, like, the compatibility charts and your recommendations? You know, how closely should people follow that? You know, like, oh, well, this sign is compatible with that sign, and, you know, stay away from this one because it doesn't really fit. I mean, how closely?
You would have to take the two charts and create what's called a synastry chart.
Okay.
And I don't do too much of that anymore because it's too time consuming and I'm too impatient. And I'd rather just flip a couple of cards.
But if somebody paid you enough, you might do it.
And there's a star
She has
that you
a
can
number.
identify that.
Because I would bet you she'd be the best person to do it. She just doesn't like to do it.
You know what? There's so many different aspects to that. It's really hard to say. You don't go by sun signs. People always be like, well, I'm an Aquarius and my boyfriend's a Taurus. And
they're all their houses.
Well, no, you're not
their
supposed
entire
to.
chart.
Yeah,
right, but that's just the sun sign. That doesn't mean anything.
You know, when I look at a woman's chart, I'll look at Mars, the place in Mars, and the house of where Mars is,
right,
and then the sun, and then with a woman, with a man, I'll look at like Venus and the moon, that kind of a thing, to try to figure out the type they're going for. But houses are so important, and so are aspects,
right?
It's so complicated. And one of my pet peeves is people that know nothing about astrology, and they always say Aquarius is a water sign. They always say that,
right?
I'm like,
right.
Oh, Aquarius is an air sign.
It's an air sign.
But
Pisces is the water.
But they'll be like, you know, it's crap because this describes this many people. Well, of course it's crap if you just go by sun sign.
Yeah.
It takes years to understand astrology, and then you still don't even know. There's always something to learn about it. So it's just a really complicated. I guess they call it a pseudoscience, whatever. It's ancient.
Right.
And I know that it works. Because
it does work because you follow it. I follow it to the best of my ability. I am a self-declared novice at best. But I do believe, here's what I don't believe. I don't believe that that the position of the moon and the phases of the moon can affect the tides, but can't affect human beings, and we're 70+% water. Like that to me just doesn't make scientific sense. So I believe in astrology for nothing other than the scientific proof we see on a day-to-day basis with the sun rising and the moon's phases and things like that. It obviously it makes sense to me, but that doesn't hold true for everybody. But I don't see why they don't get it.
More sensitive types, I go crazy on full moons. My mom,
I feel it. I don't know when it's coming, but
so
last
a couple nights
night
ago you're like,
oh no, I pace all night long.
Oh my gosh!
And new moons sometimes are even worse because.
And we started the year with a new moon.
Yeah.
Dude, I was out of my mind. I couldn't sleep for 2 days.
Yeah, and plus I have a Scorpio moon, so I'm not gonna lie. I hold a grudge. I hold a mean grudge, and sometimes those will crop back up. I'm trying to work on it this year. So.
All right. So listen, for those callers that are on the line and we weren't able to get to you, I am so sorry. We love you.
She'll be back.
I promise you, Joanna.
Email me.
Joanna will be back as soon as humanly possible. If I could have her back every week, I would, but she's a busy woman. But I promise you I will have Joanna back on. So please, to find out when Joanna's going to be back on, go to facebook.com/happy hour with Dana Pepper, and you'll get updated, or you'll get the promos of when Joanna's going to be back on, and you'll get promos of what's going on with other shows, and you'll get all things happy hour, and that's not a bad thing. You can also follow me on Twitter at Dana Pepper Tampa. And that is going to do it for this hour. But stick around because we're going to be right back after the break with more happy hour fun and mayhem. And to join the conversation, you can give us a call at 727-441-3000 or 866-826-1340. Thank you all for tuning in to this edition of Happy Hour Special Blend. We're going to play one of Jen's songs, so you can vote for that. Special thanks to our renowned psychic, Miss Joanna Gerard. We love you. Stick around. More to come. Grab yourself a glass of happy. Cheers.
When things stop pop off. Them a smile and a laugh. Them woulda love to see you fall by the wayside. Them all a dig up your past. Pray for you don't fall fast. And trigger mode from blast like them nana pride. Blessed love to the youth them. When the touch them better, feel nothing no way. Send out message to the youth them. Praise the Almighty, don't go astray. Said I'm blind to you, fucking haters. Can't touch me bullshit creators. Miss every love lately. Ask you how the world a run so. Said I'm blind to you, haters. Can't touch me war instigators. Miss every
Don't touch that dial. We've got another hour of happy hour coming up right here on Tampa Bay's Tan Talk. 1340 WTAN, Clearwater, Tampa, St. Petersburg, WDCF, Dade City, WZHR, Zephyr Hills.
just told me mother work hard, 100 foot, that cause she was swimming at the tide. Blessed love to the